The Bible is a big book. It can feel like a high mountain to climb. But do not worry. God did not make it hard to understand His love. He filled it with stories, like little windows for our hearts to look through. These stories are for everyone. They are for you. They show us God's character. They teach us how to live. They remind us that we are loved very, very much. We can open this book with quiet hearts, ready to learn something new and beautiful. The words inside are not just old words on a page. They are living words, meant to bring comfort and light to our daily lives. Let's look at one of these wonderful stories together. It is a story Jesus told a long time ago. Jesus once told a story about a man on a journey. This man was traveling on a long, dusty road between two cities. The road was known to be dangerous. It was rocky with many hiding places for robbers. As the man walked along, suddenly some bad men jumped out. They were not kind. They beat the man badly. They took his money, they took his clothes, then left him on the side of the road. The man was all alone. He was in great pain. He could not get up. He could not help himself. He lay there, waiting, hoping someone would come to his aid. Soon, a man came walking down that same road. This man was a priest, a very important religious leader. When he saw the hurt man, what do you think he did? He did not stop. He crossed to the other side of the road and kept walking. He might have been busy, or he might have been afraid. Whatever his reason, he did not help the man who was suffering. After a little while, another man came along. This man was a Levite. He knew the laws of God. He too saw the robbed and beaten man. The hurt man was probably moaning, hoping for mercy. But this second man did the same as the first. He looked at the man, then crossed to the other side and continued on his journey. Two expected helpers had seen the problem, but offered no help. The injured man's hope began to fade. Then a third traveler came down the road. This man was a Samaritan. Jews and Samaritans did not like each other then. They were enemies. People would have expected the Samaritan to ignore him or even be glad of his trouble. But this Samaritan did something amazing. When he saw the man, his heart was filled with pity and compassion. He did not see an enemy, he saw a person who needed help. He forgot their differences and focused only on the man's great need. His heart moved him to act. The Samaritan did not just feel sorry for the man, he took action. He knelt down beside him on that dirty road. He gently cleaned the man's wounds with oil. He gently cleaned the man's wounds with wine. He carefully bandaged his injuries. He did not rush. He treated the stranger with great care, as if he were a member of his own family. He saw the man's pain and made it his own responsibility to bring comfort and healing. This was an act of pure, selfless kindness, given freely to someone who could do nothing for him in return. The hurt man was too weak to walk, so the Samaritan lifted him onto his own donkey. He walked alongside him, slowly and carefully. They reached a small inn, a place where travelers could rest for the night. The Samaritan did not leave him at the door. He took him inside and stayed with him through the night, making sure he was safe and comfortable. He watched over him, providing continuous care when it would have been much easier to just leave him with the innkeeper and be on his way. The next morning, the Samaritan knew he had to continue his own journey. He went to the innkeeper. He gave the innkeeper 2 silver coins. He said, "Take care of him. If you spend any more money than this, I will pay you back when I return." Jesus told this story to teach us who our neighbor is. Our neighbor is not just the person who lives next door. Our neighbor is not just someone who is our friend. Our neighbor is anyone we meet who is in need. The lesson is simple and powerful. Love means helping. A small act of kindness can create ripples of love.